welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight, for the first time ever, I'm drinking a beer, that's how you say it, Saigon Export. Got it from, I think it was Lidl. 4.9%, so quite a good strength to be fair. Premium quality beer from Vietnam. So yeah, a Vietnam lager. Good evening, Chris. Did the notifications just come up or something? Just out of curiosity. I've just done a beer review. No notifications. Notifications are working, aren't they? Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I've just finished one beer review. And I'm sitting there for a couple of minutes. No one's on. I'm thinking, did I actually do it as live or not? So yeah, Saigon Export. Never had this. From Vietnam. So first ever Vietnam beer, I'm sure it is. 4.9%. Obviously the football's on, and you know something, in some ways you think to yourself, is it worth doing any reviews while the football's on? Because everybody's watching the football, and by rights I can't fault them either, you know. So big head on it, straw coloured pour, masses of carbonation as you'd expect. The head's because it's quite warm in here. I know that, but I need to get my fridge sorted out. I will do it this weekend when I get some time. Been a crazy busy just recently. So yeah, it's a Vietnam beer. Very typical lager malt aroma with a little bit of something in the aroma. Although, fair play, I'm really bunged up with hay fever at the moment. It is dissipating now, the head is. Oh yeah, British Beer Day today, isn't it? I didn't do it. I was going to do a video, then I forgot. I'm drinking beer now, but that's what matters. Very much a typical lager. Yeah, second review, mate. Well, it's actually I've done 2 homebrew videos tonight. One's coming later. No winners, eh? Yeah, and this is actually the 3rd beer review, but one beer review I've got to hold off until I get the classification to do it. Good evening. Yeah, I'm not doing no more tonight. I'm already absolutely slaughtered. You know, this heat, it just wipes the floor with you. I've noticed that the even the pubs aren't that busy now. It's the case where everyone's had that much of the sun that you need a few days off to gather your senses and then start hitting it again. So the pubs, even though it's that hot, the pubs aren't making the money they probably would make. Friday will be absolutely amazing. Friday, yeah. I'm gonna do a live at 7 o'clock on Friday for about 45 minutes. Yeah, I think people have come off the beers just in the last week or so, apart from the weekends. I'm going to do a live on Friday, England versus Scotland, funnily enough. I've got an English beer lined up, and I've got a Scottish beer lined up for the England versus Scotland. Good evening. An Adnams, I could do with an Adnams. What's happening Friday? England versus Scotland. So I'm doing an England versus Scotland beer thing. Yeah, you might as well, haven't you? Very easy drinking. It is a lager after all, you know. Quite smooth. Not much bite on it. Not massive amount of taste either, actually. You know, it's subtle. It's a lager. It's 4.9%, so it's a lot. It's stronger than a lot of the standard stuff out there these days. I mean, Stella's 4.6 now, is it, or 4? Even less these days, I suppose. It's going down. And as a lager goes, it's at the high end of most of the standard stuff out there. In Lidl, £1.50 something along them lines, anyway. Good evening. Little bit of bite in the background, a little bit, but from Vietnam. So first ever time from Vietnam. I would presume it was made with rice in Vietnam. I would presume, like a lot of in that area of the world, a lot of the beers are brewed with rice rather. But that I don't know. I'm not rampant lying. He goes into, he'll study the form for a few days, whereas I just drink the book stuff. It's not great when you've got hay fever though, because it's killing me. Some Becks. Yeah. It helps not to drink too much, doesn't it? Because if it's a good match, you want to enjoy it. If England gets slaughtered by the Scottish, you want something to numb the pain. So it'll be an interesting match on the whole. Yeah, sometimes lagers, they do a job, don't they? They'll give you some. They help you, have a drink and not get too drunk. Good evening. Good evening, Craig, as well. It's amazing. YouTube's notifications are absolutely crap. Fuck off, fly. Don't know why they bother coming in, unless I smell of shit, but hopefully not. Yeah, just done a beer review. 4 minutes in, no one was on, and I'm thinking, okay. Yeah. Well, at the end, when the wife came in and wanted to get to the cooker, yeah, I had to cut it short. It's like, I'll do the yeast later. Yeah. It's just started to bubble as well. Yeah. Tell you what, it's a great hobby, mate. If you've got a bit of time and you've got something that we've all got beers that we fancy drinking. I only brew these days beers that I really, really want to drink lots of. It's pointless brewing something that you don't want to drink 40 pints of, because why would you? So everything I've brewed. Oh, you noticed? I waited till I pressed the X button, and then I dropped my guts, and I thought, we'll see if anybody notices. And fair play. It's like a little bonus, isn't it? Yeah. It made me chuckle as well. I pressed the X button, then just before I pressed done, yeah, that's funny. It is. But yeah, with home brewing, I mean, if there's stuff out there that you fancy brewing and you like the sound of, you think to yourself, could I drink this away from the video camera and have it as a beer, off-camera beer, something to chill out with while I'm watching TV with my daughter or the family? If you had done, mate, you'd have been on your back. I smelt it this morning when I went to the toilet. There's some great IPAs out there, though. Kits, that is. Some great double IPA kits. Evil Dog is a good double IPA kit. And Love Brewing have also bought a double IPA kit. So again, typical lager malt nose on this. There's not much on the nose, to be fair. Have you? What Evil Dog? Evil Dog's some strong stuff. And I nearly swore them. But yeah, Evil Dog is strong. It'd be interesting with Evil Dog to chuck in some Sabro hops, getting hold of some Sabro hops to it. And, you know, near the end. Good evening, Mr. Goathead. Yeah, it's been too hot today. I'm struggling, I am. You've not smuggled your beers into the house yet? I was lucky the other day. I had some homebrew come. I had homebrew delivery come and I was there at the right time. Yeah, the wife never seen it. Jobs are good. And she don't watch my videos, so that's even better. Evil Dog is bang on. It is. Yeah. So, crappy YouTube. I've already actually done a beer review for over half an hour. And so I don't be too long on this beer review, unfortunately. And I'm dying as well. Not a good time of the year for me. Hay fever. Just short of 20% taste. Oh, that does sound amazing, that does. Yeah. This is, we've got all our decking, we've got all our cushions on the decking. And no one's lying in it because it's too damn warm. You know, it's funny because something like 16 to 21 degrees, it's great. Above 21 degrees, it's too warm. We can't, no one can handle it. You know, us British, we're such, we moan about the cold weather, we moan about the hot weather. There's a happy medium, but it is a very small medium. Today was ridiculous. Tomorrow's going to be even worse. And tomorrow I'm going to get the work out of the way first, and then find somewhere to do some cooler work and start using my brain a bit more at work. I dictate the work as well, so I'm the idiot for working in the sun. Yeah, it's not great for me at the moment. It's that time of the year. I fall asleep very, very early. Yeah, France versus Germany. Yeah, be interesting to see what Portugal do as well. Should be a good match. I'm not one for the beach either. No. So. So I've got my chocolate Easter brew to go on this week as well. And I'm turning that into an Imperial Easter brew. Imperial chocolate stout. And I've got an Imperial honey porter with extra. There's not a lot of Vietnamese flavour there, to be fair. I swear I can taste a bit of rice. For Australia, yeah, maybe. 1 acre garden. That's some garden, mate. Decent sized garden. So, I actually got to end the review because I've been down the shed close to an hour. And I know I'm going to get a bollocking for doing that. Or a bit of a moan at least. Yeah, women. Straw coloured pour. Good carbonation at the beginning. White head. Typical lager malt nose. Got your jab on Thursday. Yeah, I always grit my teeth and look away. Lager malt nose. I swear there's a hint of rice on the nose. 33 quid on Amazon. No, matey. Have a look at Love Brewing or eBay or Creative Winemaking. 33 quid on Amazon is a rip-off. I won't pay 33 quid for it. No. You can go to Love Brewing or Creative, and if you trigger their free delivery, you'll probably get it for about 22, 24 quid. But you've got to trigger the free delivery. So, slightly sweet taste when on the initial taste, smooth as hell. Little bite in the background. 4.9% though, really nice tasting, really quite enjoyable lager. A Vietnamese lager, first ever time drinking it, and yeah, it was nice for what it was. You know, it was a nice world lager. 24 quid, yeah. Even with Love Brewing's delivery, it's still only 30 quid. 59 quid to trigger their free delivery though, so you'd need free kits to do that. But 30 Amazon are buggers for, you know, you've got to be very careful. Out of 5 for me, it's okay. It wasn't a lot of taste to it. Yeah, more than likely a third party seller. Around about 3.9 out of 5 for me on you know, our scores. Out of 5, I sound terrible. Bloody hay fever. Sound like I'm steaming, but I'm not. Would I drink it again? Yeah, I would. Yeah. Probably a bit colder next time though. Because, you know, it wasn't as cool as it really needs to be. I will get the fridge installed in here and turned on for the weekend, but I'm well behind on stuff at the moment. Trying to do so much. Go to work, come home, and bloody hell, the night's gone before you realise. So yeah, not a bad beer, a lager rather. Right, got to run up the house. I think that's probably it for tonight's beer reviews. I've got another beer thing coming later, but that's for the pinter. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you soon. There was a beer review before this beer review, but obviously it never. YouTube and its crap notifications didn't even show it. Hey, just goes to show you, doesn't it? Rubbish. Anyway, might try and watch a bit of football myself. Cheers all.